Good morning. Well, good morning, everyone. We are here. How are you all doing today? It's a lovely Wednesday morning. We are jumping in here on day 11. We got all the sun, the shadows, the shade, all of it. We are at, what is this? Like I said, day 11 of the Goddess Vibes Unleashed Summit. We had yesterday a transformational day of talking about finances. Hello on Instagram. We had the awesome Marissa Cotton show up and show out. We had Jason Hewley show up and show out. And today we are dipping back into an area where if you don't have your finances in order, you definitely can find yourself in a position where these different roles or positions can become a whole real life problem. So today, we have Melissa Dumas, a licensed marriage and family therapist, and we also have Eric Warren Jr., or EJ, I like to call him, that are sharing about two different topics that are pretty important and significant. Eric is sharing about co-parenting and what that looks like. And there's the dynamics that come into place with when there are two people that are parenting intentionally together, just as when they aren't together and their relationship isn't necessarily okay, it can cause some distance. It can create or be a problem. When they are together, it doesn't mean that it still couldn't possibly create a problem. And then we also have Melissa Dumas, who is also a licensed marriage and family therapist. So we got all the therapists coming out here today, sharing their different insights and experiences of what it's like to not only just have to explore. For Melissa, literally, she's the host of the Hats podcast. So she is sharing about different roles and what that looks like as you are taking and owning your feminine energy, and also looking at all the different expectations and things that people are looking for from you. So in your roles as a woman, a mom, a wife, a friend, a sister, all the things, how you're managing those different roles and being intentional about the feminine energy that you are putting into it. And then looking at how that might even roll over into what EJ's talking about, which is, how are you parenting? Are you guys doing it together and on purpose? Or is there just some stuff happening and everybody's like on a hope and a prayer that it's just going to work, but nobody's taking the time to communicate and talk? So if you haven't signed up, do make sure you sign up for this free summit. You can hear today's speakers for sure. You might be able to catch the last glimpse of yesterday's speakers. And if you want to have access to all of the amazing folks that have come on and shared fire, what you guys have seen on my feed is just snippets. So if you like just those snippets, understand there's way more fire that was left in everybody's interview. So go ahead and sign up for the VIP all access pass, where you will get access to every single speaker's segment in the summit. You also be able to get access to the workbook that's accompanying the summit, where you can go back and take notes from the specific people, and it has guiding questions to make sure that you get the most out of it, as well as the multiple ebooks from an international best-selling author that I am gifting you all, because why not? Who doesn't want to have more information or things that are helpful to them? So these are the things that you can expect from the VIP option. So go ahead and gift yourself. The price of that, and I think it's like, I don't know, $47 or something along those lines. For $47, just the ebooks alone are already superseding that value. So access to all these amazing speakers from the past days and the days to come, and lifetime access to it, aside from the workbook and the ebooks and all of the different speakers pages that give you access to their freebies and things that they're gifting you. It's kind of like a no-brainer, but hey, everybody's brain works differently. If you wanted to unleash your goddess vibes, then you would totally want to check it out. Ooh, I see we got some comments over here on Instagram. So good morning to everyone who has joined so far this morning on Instagram and on all the other platforms too. I just can't see you guys right now, but I know you're there. So my heart is there. And I've seen a comment about, especially young parents, young couples that are dealing with co-parenting. There can be some great tools that are being dropped there. I hate to say this, you could be young or old, and I don't even know where those lines start at, but everybody can use support in co-parenting. If you are married, you can use support in co-parenting. If you are not married, you could use support in co-parenting, which heads right into what Melissa is sharing about different roles and relationships. Everybody's showing up different ways for different reasons, but wouldn't it be cool if you intentionally were able to harness your feminine energy on purpose to show up in those roles in a way that's most supportive to what it is you would like to accomplish? Just my thoughts. I'm just putting it out there. But catch everybody's segments today, so that way you can absolutely, get more info and insight on that. Oh, okay. I see y'all lit over here on Instagram, putting all the comments out here. Yes, put the differences aside and show up. And totally agreed, young or old. Unfortunately, we've all learned some things from the history, from our own history. And then also all the tools and knowledge that we didn't receive growing up. Facts. Could you imagine if what we knew right this minute, any of us, let's just take it back, if our parents knew, and then actually give ourselves permission for just a moment. When we were the age that our parents had us, would we have been effective if we had had children at that point in time? And or if you did, were you? And if you weren't, go ahead and forgive yourself and cut just a little snippet of grace for the parents, just this much at least, because I do understand some things could have happened and it could be very, very different, but that doesn't mean that people don't deserve an opportunity. So check out today's segments for sure. Go back through day 1 through day 11 and check out all the amazing speakers. I guess I could do the rundown super fast because I think I almost have it memorized. So day 1, I invited you guys to show up and show out, embrace your goddess vibes. Day 2, Katie Collins, a business and sales strategist, showed up, dropped her fire. Day 3, we had Shayla Peterson, who is also a psychotherapist, author, and digital CEO and member consultant. And yeah, I'm just looking over on the side because it's easier. I'm not going to play myself. Day 4, we had Carly Hill, who was just sharing the integration of how therapists and other people can just take other people's info and morph it into what you need. Oh, and we got a comment over here. We truly know that history repeats itself, and we have to break the cycle and understand that it's up to us to accept new beginnings and behaviors. Facts, straight fire. Whew. That brings us to day 4, where we had, all right, now I might be skipping a little. So if somebody in the comments is totally aware, by all means, share it. Oh, so I skipped the dates. So really, technically, day 5 is where we got to the next, where we started hitting y'all with 2 people, heavy hitters. Pew, 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 pew. We had Nakia Robinson and Arjuna O'Neill talking about different aspects of relationships and even emotional intelligence. On day 6, we had Amy Rowan and Marisol Collette. Amy Rowan, who is a sexual health educator and intimacy coach, and then Marisol Collette, who is, I don't want to say she's just a fashionista, but she helps you embody your soul with what you do and don't wear. We had day 7, Melissa Van Oss and Ron Williams. So Melissa, oh my goodness. Okay, so I should slow down. Melissa is also a best-selling author and seduction visionary. Ron Williams is a photographer that's capturing all the beauty for the folks, for the people. Some of my photos absolutely have been captured by him. On Mother's Day, day 8, we had Anita Mamadou and Gabriella Sedle. Anita was just sharing unapologetically letting go of being, shamed into how you're parenting and being able to take care of yourself. Gabriella Sedle was able to share more about having retreats and what that looks like. And if you were thinking of planning one, how you might want to go about making sure that you keep yourself in compliance legally, ethically, morally, all the things. And then we came back into it and started off on Monday, heavy hitters. We brought the doctors out, Dr. TK and Dr. Christine Lee. Dr. TK, who is slow it back down again, who's a clinical psychologist and therapist business coach, and then Dr. Christine Lee, who is a productivity coach. Both of them are you just have to go listen to the people because they're just dropping all these bombs and fire, and you can catch the snippets, but go hear the whole thing. Day 10, We brought in Marissa Cotton and Jason Hewley to talk about money. If you ever wondered about money, go ahead and just listen to what they shared. Be open, be available. If you feel touched or something hits you, then understand it might be time to go ahead and check in and do something different. Today, we will be having EJ Warren and Melissa Dumas, as I have already shared thus far. So I look forward to seeing y'all there. And I see one last comment on Instagram. Yeah, your knowledge is like key ingredients to every recipe that we will harvest daily. Period. And if any of you got an opportunity to go work out this morning, like I did already, or maybe you're on your way to go there, I just want to tell y'all, shout out. I think that's what it is. The pre-workout just hit. So I made it through the workout, but woo, still over here like, okay, all right then. Go ahead, sign up if you haven't. Get the VIP pass, get everybody's info, and enjoy and embrace all the fire, smoke, gyms, all the stuff. Share some love for all the people that have already come up and all the ones to come forward. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. As I slowly stop.